So Jones walks the leadoff man for the Dodgers in the last half of the sixth inning, Bobby Morgan. And Roy Campanella comes up. Campanella steps in now. Jones ready to work. Morgan taking his lead down off first base. Now the pitch to Campanella, swung on and hit foul back into the seats. They went in there like a rocket. Campanella started to swing, checked his bat, but held it right there in the strike zone, and the ball came down, hit the stick, and then skidded back like a shot into the stands. Strike one. New York 5, Brooklyn 5. That's the way this one stands here in the last half of the sixth. Nobody out, and Bobby Morgan on at first base. Here's a pitch. Campanella swings and misses. Ooh, what a ripper. Strike two. Montia Kennedy, who was originally scheduled to start today's ball game, is now up and throwing down on the bullpen. Both clubs coming with some of their top men. A 5-5 deadlock here. Throw to first base. Morgan back with a couple of quick steps. Jones holding a stretch, pitches into Roy, and it's high inside, and Roy has to get down and away from it. Ball one, strike two. Campanella, right-hand swinger. Got that big power. 3 for 9. He's hit one home run. Now the pitch to Roy. He checks his swing on a curveball that dropped low outside. Ball two, strike two. All the St. Louis Cardinals answered back after Chicago got 5 runs in the last half of the fifth inning. They came up with 2 of their own in the top half of the sixth inning. Got themselves up there in a 6-6 deadlock. John infield in double play position. Harshman still holding the sack tightly against Bobby Morgan. Young rookie comes down with a short lead. Jones pitches into the plate. Over the call, strike three. So he was serving up some dipsy-doos here to Campanella and caught him looking. Call, strike three. And here comes Jack Banta. Tall Kansan walking up towards home plate. He's a pretty good hitting pitcher. One out, Morgan waiting to be moved at first base. The same Bobby Morgan, who won the most valuable player award in the International League and also the batting crown. Been playing fine ball for the Dodgers all spring. Got off to a good start in the big leagues, too. Curveball down under the knees, the big, tall Banta. Jack, as we told you, a big string bean, 6'2 and a half, weighs about 170 pounds. Morgan with his lead again. Jones checks him. The pitch to the plate is high outside. Ball two. Sheldon, who will see a lot of relief work and starting assignments this year, has lost one ball game. This is his first relief job. Thompson playing almost a straightaway center field. Don Mueller, the right fielder, is gone over towards right center. Jones ready to deliver 2-0 to Banta. Does way outside. Ball three. The Giants 5 and the Dodgers 5. One down in the last half of the sixth inning. Post cereal, bringing it all to you. And Mother, don't forget Sugar Crisp, the new cereal sensation. Another fine Post cereal. Banta with the count his way 3-0 will be taking. Jones now steps off the mound, looking out towards the left field bullpen. Banta, in turn, just takes one step out of the batter's box. Now he's back in again, and Jones ready to work. Morgan with his lead once more. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Go outside, ball four. But Banta, without looking at a strike, is on at first base, and that pushes Morgan up a notch to second. Westrom goes to the mound. And Reese walks up to the plate. Reese up there. Dodgers with 2 mates aboard. Pitch, a fastball down inside for ball one. Morgan, who opened up with a walk. Strikeout by Campanella, sandwiched in with another walk to Banta. And the Dodgers have something cooking here. One out. 5-5 tie. Jones waiting around, a little control difficulties right now. Check second base, throws to Reese, and Pee-wee takes down inside again, ball two. Reese hitting at 188. walked his last time up. Hit into a force play and fly to left field. And now DeRocher has switched his bullpen and has Kirby Higbee and Andy Hansen up throwing, a couple of right-handers. Jones pitches the plate, swung on, a ground ball is hit through inside third base. Here's Morgan around third base, coming on in to score, and Banner goes into third base, is held up on a double by Reese. O'Keefe unknots it, and Brooklyn leads now 6-5. A double inside third base. Rockman had a little difficulty picking that ball up as it rattled around down in the bullpen. Banner thundering into third base. Morgan scooted around to dent the dish. The Dodgers lead 6-5, and Jones getting his lumps. Timely double by Pee Wee. That for Reese is his first run batted in this year. George Schuba is going to get an intentional pass. Well, they're pitching wide to him, ball two. First base is open, so they'll load him up with one out, take a chance on getting the double play and getting out of a big inning. Ball three. And ball four, go ahead. So Schuba throws his stick away and runs on down to first base. The Dodgers lead 6-5 in the last half of the sixth inning. Banner with his windbreaker on, standing on at third base. Reese, who sent the run in and got Jack to third with his double, is at second base. And Schuba, who has just intentionally passed at first and brings up switch-hitting Jimmy Russell. Jones pitched to him. Curve in there for a strike. One out. The Giant inner defense now, laying back, looking for that double play ball if they can get it. The Dodgers leading 6-5. One out, last of the sixth. Jones pitch, curveball, up tight against the letters. Ball one. Ball one, strike one. Boy, this has been a humdinger. Seesaw, up and down, hammer and tongs all afternoon. Jones throws a curve, swung on and dribbled down along the first baseline. Harshman up with it, close to the plate, in time for the force play on Banner. Everybody else moves up one. Reese coming on to third, Schuba going into second with a slide, and on at first base is Jimmy Russell. Dribbler to Harshman, who made the right play. He came to the plate and got the force, and Robinson, who came up with a big base hit the last time up, gets a big hand as he goes moving in again with the bases loaded again. 6-5. Favor the Dodgers. Two out here in the last of the sixth inning. Jack up, right-hand hitter. Jones pitched to him and has a bunt. Towards third base. Henry Thompson up with it close to second for the force play on Jimmy Russell. And Thompson making a smart play. Charged that bunt off the bat of Robinson and threw to second base to Stanky in time. And they get Russell coming down from first base. The Dodgers move out in front. They got a run on a hit. They leave three men. And there were no Giant errors. So at the end of six complete, the Dodgers out in front by the score of 6-5. Now, once again, for Post Cereals, here's the old redhead, Red Boggs.
Thank you, Connie. You've been sort of busy, haven't you?
Oh, quite a day, quite a day.
Well, for all you folks around the country, here we go into the seventh inning. Ed Stanky takes inside for ball one. Maybe you don't know how the Dodgers and the Giants play. Now you're beginning to find out. This is a pretty good sample. They just play all day and half the night. Of course, under the league rules, they can turn the lights on, keep on going. Pitch over for a call strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Stanky first up in the seventh. Jack Banner, the third of Brooklyn's pitchers, and it's up to Banner to win or lose the game. Brooklyn ahead 6-5. Stanky swings, lines it over third, out to left field, in for a base hit. Schuba blocks the ball, then has it get away from him. Stanky, however, holds up at first, realizes he can't go to second, so it's just the hit. Stanky is single out into left field, and the tying run is thus put on immediately by the Giants. Stanky's on for the third time today. 2 walks and a base hit. 6-5 Brooklyn. Whitey Lockman stepping in and looks down to the third base coaching box where the MGR DeRocher is. Gets the orders whether to bunt, what to do. Clarence Podbelan, young rookie right-hander who won the second game of the season for the Dodgers, in the bullpen. Lockman swings, a line drive. Hodges grabs the steps on first base for an immediate double play. you could detail it. There was a wicked line drive. First baseman Hodges grabbed it in his mitt, that big meat hand, stepped on the bag, foul, just like that. Happened so quickly, DeRocha didn't even know he didn't have any base runner anymore. That's almost as quick as the way Post Sugar Crisp was selling. That's the brand new one. Boy, it has taken over. Okay, here we go now with third baseman Henry Thompson, who made the key error back in Brooklyn's 4-run fifth inning. Left-hand hitter. Takes a curve low inside, ball one. Second double play in the game for the Dodgers and their fourth of the year. Hodges, unassisted on the line drive, first baseman. There's a high drive hit deep out toward right center field. It's going way back out there. It is over into Bedford Avenue for a big home run. And it's a brand new ball game. And Henry Thompson knocks it. And to his home will be sent a case of Sugar Crisp. Oh, he hit it high over that 40-foot screen in right center field. So she's all even at 7-7. This gives Thompson a run for a perfect day. He'd had a single and 2 walks, and now he has his home run. And this gives Henry 5 hits out of 10 at-bats. It's his 4th run batted in and 3rd home run of the season. He's leading the Giants in the extra bases. Don Mueller up. Batter's pitch is a curve over for a called strike. Brand new ball game. Big home run by Henry Thompson. He got it. As a ball hit down the right field corner, Ferrello goes over, jumps and makes a one-handed catch at the base of the concrete wall. And the Giants really hit batter very hard to only come out of there with just 1 run. Everybody up there hit that ball. Double play broke the back of it. 1 run, 2 hits. So she's all tied, 6-6. So the ball game is bigger and better than ever, isn't it? And folks, the 1950 Dodger Yearbook is bigger and better than ever. And it's brought your way by Post Cereals. Now, wherever you are, listen. Here's a wonderful new book for you Dodger fans, for baseball lovers everywhere. Pictures galore, up-to-the-minute statistics about every player on the Brooklyn team. And you'll enjoy owning a copy because it's a fine way to get acquainted with every man on the roster right from his first day in baseball. And to be sure to get your Dodger Yearbook right away, here's what you do. Send a box top from any regular-sized Post Cereal package or the front panel of a Sugar Crisp bag together with a quarter to Dodger Yearbook, Box 79, Brooklyn 1, New York. And we'll have your book coming your way within a couple of days. It's the very same book that sells at Ebbets Field for 50 cents. Carl Ferrello, first up last of the 7th. Sheldon Jones, the right-hander on the mound for New York. His game to win or lose, too. 6-6 tie. Curve, low outside, ball 1. A couple of young, hard-throwing right-handers are going at it now. Gladys Gooding at the electric organ here at Ebbets Field just played My Old Kentucky Home as a tribute to Commissioner Chandler, who's attending today's game. Fastball over for a false strike. 1-1. Jones, right-hander, delivers. Ferrello swings and misses. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Jake Whitler, coaching on his 56th birthday at first base. Milton Stark, who happens also to be Eddie Stanky's father-in-law, coaching at third. Sheldon Jones, who a couple of years ago was a professional fighter, then decided baseball was a better athletic enterprise. Sheldon Jones on the mound. Dark brown eyes. Ferrello leans in. Curve is outside, and it is ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Pittsburgh has defeated Cincinnati 9-2. The Braves, who now won 3 out of 3, knocked off the Phillies 3-2. Fastball inside, and the count is called. 3-2 to Ferrello. Dahl is 1 for 3. His single in the 5th inning tied the ball game at that point, 5-5. Dodgers got a run in the 6th to go ahead 6-5, and Henry Thompson just smacked one for the Sugar Crisp to tie it up 6-6. Call strike 3, and Ferrello is caught with a pitch on the outside. Jones strikes him out. Gives Sheldon 3 strikeouts. DeRocha sticking right along with him. I guess because he figured he hadn't got anybody nearly as good in the bullpen. And it paid dividends because he got out of a mess of trouble in the 6th inning. Had the bases loaded, only 1 out, and didn't allow any further scoring. Gil Hodges was 1 for 3, and that was a home run in his first at-bat today. Takes a good curve over for a called strike. The whole infield is now caught in the full shadow of the stands with the sun going down behind them. Center field and right field are still in the sun. Right-hander pitches, high outside, ball 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No action in either club's bullpen. The Yankees didn't score in the 9th inning, so they're going into the 10th inning. Washington and New York tied 6-6. Fernando Jones pitches, and Hodges hits a ground ball back past the mound. Shortstop Doc is up with it. Throws over to first base, just in time. Hodges up. Short to first. 2 men up, 2 men retired. The even up status, 6-6 exists after the 7th. And Bob Morgan, who's had 1 hit for 2 at-bats today, rookie, he's the batting champion in the International League last year. He's hitting .533 right now, 8 for 15. Right-hander Jones pitches, and it's a curve low outside to this rookie right-hand batter, blonde Bob Morgan. Infield is back. Curve is good. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Giants are fighting desperately to win their first game out of 4 this year. Morgan takes a curve outside, ball 2. The Dodgers fighting just as grimly to make it 3 straight victories for them. They lost opening game at Philadelphia. There is no quarter asked, and there's certainly none given when these 2 clubs lock horns, I tell you that. 2-1 pitch. Fastball is good at the knees for call strike 2. 2-2. Morgan didn't care very much about the call. Robb's had a rough time back at the plate this afternoon. Two and 2. Pitch high inside, up on the hands for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Morgan with a very relaxed ball player. Holds that bat back. So the cat-like stillness. The pitch is strike 3 call right on the outside. So George Nick Kim sets the Dodgers down in order, 1, 2, 3 in the last half of the 7th inning. That's 4 strikeouts for Sheldon, A for Abel or available Jones. And here we go into the 8th inning. The center fielder Bobby Thompson first up for the Giants, taking batter's curve for a called strike. Curveball swung on, and there's a high fly in the short center. Russell coming in, he's under it, and he's got it. So that is all for center fielder Bobby Thompson, first up in the 8th inning. Alvin Dock, the shortstop, who's gone 0 for 2. Right-hand batter. Curve swung on, line right back to the middle, out in the center field, and it's a base hit for Dock. And he's right on around first, takes a big turn and holds up. The throw coming in from Russell to second base, shortstop Reese covering. So Dock comes up with his first hit of the day. Single into center. Rookie Jack Hoshman, tall, slender, left-hand hitting first baseman, is now up to New York, hitting 7th on the batting card. Batter in his stop position. Delivers. There's a ball hit high out into right center field. Russell, the center fielder, getting under it. Dock tagging up at first. There's the catch. And Dock starts to second and holds on. Russell didn't lose any time getting that ball to second this time. Stanky got the jump on him and went in there, if you recall, after a ball had been caught in the 3rd inning. So 2 men are gone in the 8th. And catcher Western comes up. Western, right-hand hitter. Takes a cut of the curve, hits it down toward 3rd. Morgan up with it on a big bound. Throws to first in time, and a call for Western. Call for the Giants, top of the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit. And it still remains locked at 6 and 6. Now we're moving into the last half of the 8th inning. It's a 6-6 ball game. Jones on the mound for the Giants. Clarence Podbelan, right-hander in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Campanella up hitting 8th. Batter is supposed to hit next, but maybe a pinch hitter. To see. Throw. Curveball right over for a called strike. Manager Shotton, of course, will not make up his mind whether he wishes to hit for batter or not. You'll see what happens to Campanella. Pitch is high inside. Ball 1. 1-1. Curve low outside to Roy. Ball 2. Weston caught all the way. Harshman at first base. Stanky at second. Dark at short. And the third baseman, Henry Thompson, who's becoming quite a ball player for the Giants. Left field, Whitey Lockman. In center, Bobby Thompson. And the right fielder is Don Mueller. 2-1 pitch. Fastball through there, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Campanella, stocky, very strong, and very durable. Leaning in. 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3, so Roy is struck out. Well, let's see what manager Shotton does. Does he want Batter to hit, or does he want a hitter for it? It's going to be Jack Batter, because, says Mr. Shotton, here at this late stage, 6-6, I'll go with my pitcher. Outfield step back in the left, Batter, left-hand hitter. Ground ball hit down to first base, juggled by Harshman, picked up, he can't pick it up, and goes on. Harshman can't come up with the ball, and he's charged with an error, the second Giant error of the day, and Batter is on first base to the boot. Batter got a strong life. He was walked in the 6th inning, you'll recall. Now he gets on through the error of young Jack Harshman. Pee Wee Reese up. Jack Batter on at first, a 6-6 tie. Just how long the game goes depends a lot, of course, on what Brooklyn does here in the last of the 8th inning. Man, these ball games just as tough as taxes, you know it. Whoa! High inside, gets up the catcher's glove, down the second goes Batter. And Pee Wee dropped to get out of the way of a high inside fastball, and Weston couldn't come up with it. Charged a wild pitch, and Batter, the possible winning run, goes to second base. Now Jones ready to pitch. Pee Wee cuts as a high pop fly into short left field. Shortstop Dark is out on Rick, and he grabs it for out number 2, and Batter stays put at second base, where he reaches by a series and a combination of an error and a wild pitch. So Reese pops up to short, and George Schuber gets another opportunity. George has not been hitting, and if he's not careful, he's going to be Schuber to the bench, and Gene Homansky back in left field. Schuber has 1 hit for 10. He has not looked completely sure in left field. In other words, he's been quite tense. He had a big opportunity, if you'll recall, in the 5th inning with the bases loaded and 1 out, and he fouled out to the first baseman. He's 0 for 2 today. Left-hand batter, outfield toward right. Jones pitches. Curve, low outside for ball 1. This could be quite a pivotal at-bat for Schuber. Of course, it may be that he won't get anything too good to hit at with first base open. However, Jim Russell, who follows, I think the Giants regard as a more dangerous hitter, so I expect they'll be pitching to George. However, we'll soon know. Things sort of quiet for a second, but they do not remain quiescent very long around Ebbets Field here in Flatbush. The manager and the jam go out to the pitcher and get him on the mound and say, now listen, you know who's up there hitting, don't you? All right, now listen. Don't walk, but don't give him anything good to swing on. That's what Fitzsimmons says McGraw used to send word out about. Swung on, a line drive hit past first base, into the right field corner for a base hit. Here's Batter around third. He's coming on in to score. Schuber comes into second base and holds up with a double. And it was a pivotal at bat all the way around. And Brooklyn is out in front now, 7-6. 13th run of the game. So Schuber doubles inside first. That's in a run, his first run of the year. And Jack Batter, who got on through the error, scores. That's the 7th run for the Dodgers, and I know DeRocha must be raging because of the 7 Brooklyn runs, only 2 are to be scored as earned. The other 5 are unearned. Now the batter is the switch hitter, Jim Russell. Andy Hansen, tall young right-hander from Lake Worth, Florida, is in the bullpen now for the Giants. The Chicago Cubs came up with a run in the last half of the 9th inning and beat the St. Louis Cardinals for the second straight time, 7-6, and the Cardinals have now lost their last 4 ball games. Pitch, fastball high inside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch, swung on and fouled back. 1-1. The Cubs have beaten the Cardinals 7-6. Paulette, who came on in the 8th inning, is the losing pitcher for St. Louis. The Braves knock off the Phillies 3-2, and the Pirates beat the Reds 9-2. And Washington has just beaten the Yankees in the 10th inning, 7-6. In 7-6 Brooklyn, Russell cuts, fouls it back, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. So things are rapidly coming to a rather dramatic denouement all over the baseball picture this afternoon. Washington hangs on and knocks off the Yankees 7-6 in 10 innings. At the end of 10 and a half innings, it's a 5-5 tie between the Red Sox and the Athletics. Detroit has just beaten Chicago 5-0. Hootman pitches the shutout. Russell takes ball, strike 3, kicks about it, but that's all, and so ends the last half of the 8th inning here at Brooklyn. That's the 5th strikeout for Jones, and it's a run for the Dodgers on a hit. 1 giant error, which again was decisive. So the Giants are coming in for the top of the 9th, the run behind as Brooklyn made 7-6. Pete Milne, rookie left-hand hitting outfielder, is going to hit for Sheldon Jones to start the 9th inning, and Jack Matter on the mound for Brooklyn delivers a call strike, fastball on the outside. Matter works. Milne hits a curveball down the first, up with his Hodges, runs over to the bag. He's there for the out. 1 out. So Milne, hitting for Jones, is retired, commencing the 9th inning. Dodgers 7. Giants 6. Top of the order, Ed Stanky. Stanky crouches, right-hand hitter. Swings, there's a fly ball, hit back into center field. Russell going back, still going back, turns, makes the catch. 2 men away. So the Giants are run behind, are down to their last out. Dodgers 7, the Giants 6. This has been a tough ball game every inch of the way. Whitey Lockman, who singled in the first inning. He's 1 for 4 today. Hit that whistling line drive, and Hodges, with those fine hands of his, turned it into an immediate double play in the 7th inning. Lockman hitting at .316, 6 for 19. Batter steadies, takes a sign from Campanella, throws. There's a high pop fly. It's hit out into left center field. Russell, the center fielder, gets under it. He's got it. The ball is over. The Dodgers win. So Brooklyn wins the ball game 7-6, and we're going to check the runs, hits, and errors and the other scores for you in just a second. But you know, one thing these Dodgers put a premium on is speed. Yes, sir, the runningest ball club in either league. And they mean to stay that way, too, by keeping in top physical condition. And that most certainly includes getting nourishing meals. In fact, to quote the boss in these parts, Bert Shotton, if you ask me, says Barney, eating proper meals is only ordinary common sense for ball players or for anybody who has work to do. Well, that's why Manager Shotton agrees when we say, begin the day the right way with the right kind of breakfast. A breakfast that includes fruit or fruit juice, bread and butter, beverage, and a cereal. That way you're getting the kind of a start you need to keep going right through the morning. And I say, do as so many of the Dodgers do. Make that cereal in your breakfast a post cereal. Because there is good, solid nourishment in every one of these great P-O-S-T Post cereals. Remember that you get the most when you get Post. For the Dodgers today, their 3rd straight win, 7 runs on 7 hits and no errors. And for the Giants, 6 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. And those 2 errors made possible 5 unearned runs as they are technically scored. The winning pitcher is Jack Matter. It's his first decision of the year. The losing pitcher is, of course, Jones, who now hasn't won and has lost 2. And for the Giants, this gives them an 0 for 4 record for the season, which, of course, is very tough for the Polo Grounders and for DeRocha. For the Dodgers, after losing opening day, this is their 3rd straight success. Now, very quickly around the Post scoreboard. In the National League, everything else is complete. The Cubs beat the Cardinals 7-6 with a run in the last of the 9th inning. Boston, with Elliott hitting a home run in the 8th with 1 on, beat the Phillies 3-2, and Pittsburgh had an easy time knocking off Cincinnati 9-2. In the American League, Washington defeated the Yankees in the 10th inning 7-6. Detroit had Art Hootman pitch a shutout and knock off Chicago 5-0. At the end of 3.5 innings, it is Cleveland over the St. Louis Browns 5-1. And in the Boston Athletic game, they've gone into the 11th inning tied at 5-5. So, friends, that is that. And we hope that you have enjoyed being with us Saturday afternoon at Brooklyn. Boy, it's quite a place. So, for you folks all around the country on the network, join us again the next Saturday. The Dodgers are at Ebbets Field. And, of course, for the folks in New York, as the broadcast goes on 7 days a week, we'll be at business at the same old stand at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Connie Desmond and Ben Scully and the old redhead, Red Barber, will be on hand to be bringing you the game between the Dodgers and the Giants. It's been fun handing you out this one for Post cereals, and we certainly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, remember that you say thanks every time that you bring home a package of any of the famous Post cereals. Post Toasties, Post Grape Nuts and Grape Nuts Flakes, Post Raisin Bran, 40% Bran Flakes, or Post Hens. And say, if you're one of the folks who haven't tried Post Sugar Crisp yet, man, be sure to look for the cellophane bag with the 3 little honey bears on it today. And now this is the old redhead, Red Barber, saying so long.